Let's start with percussion from the earliest curriculum. Simple clapping, finger snapping, and tapping. These can be modified to make the sound fuller simply by not doing them simultaneously, but by hitting one slightly after the other. It makes you sound like more than one person. This applies to fingers, hands, and even castanets. Another key skill in drumming is muting. It also applies to many instruments. When you hit the rim, you get a sharper sound than hitting the drum head. Muting the head with a finger or palm gives the one drum several sounds, like a pair of bongos.
Drum rolls are useful in documentaries, like the blowing of trumpets to announce something important. There are several types of drum roll and many sites on the web that show the details. The type more common in music than the announcement roll is the machine gun type, heard in Elvis's version of Hound Dog. You ain't no friend of mine. These two types of drum roll are essential in drawing attention to things.
When I listen to the most famous rock songs, I'm always surprised at how many of them use the humble tambourine because of its piercing, distinctive percussion sound. Even the toy ones like this. There are many ways to play them. Bang and bounce, bang and stop, simple shake, shake and bounce, shake and stop, back and forth, or use as a drum. Maracas are similar. You can play them loudly or softly, shake and stop, back and forth, or even swirl them to get a range of sounds. All these are useful with beginners and groups, where often a number of them will be doing percussion to back up soloists. These simple instruments provide the dance beat. Next up, we have tuned percussion. Bottles with different water levels or bits of pipe produce different pitches. They even sell pipe as boom whackers. It's a bit of a physics lesson to get the right water level or length, but a pipe or bottle version is especially useful for bass sounds that are hard to achieve with school instruments. You may not have access to the expensive Orff xylophones. The smaller ones you can buy in toy shops are a bit too high-pitched and loud to mix in a group. Ironically, the most affordable alternative these days is a keyboard. You can get xylophone or piano sounds and that all-important bass sound. Let's end on a song to show how easy it can be. Cajun music is pretty up-tempo. There are many versions on YouTube. You can find cover versions of the song Jambalaya, for example by Creedence Clearwater Revival or the Carpenters in the key of G. You can play along on guitar with these by just moving one finger up and down. The open strings act as the first chord, and this finger here creates the second chord, a progression with one finger that can play a number of songs. That's the power of this simple method, as we'll see, to be able to make music easily with little fear of making a mistake.